up? I am back, and it is summertime, and my brain is in about a million different places. But, girl. But that's okay. It's okay. Girl, where do we even start? I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this, but the universe is just like boundaries. Girl, you need to set boundaries. Focus on setting boundaries, right? Holy shit, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's really, really exhausting. And I know in the long run, the long-term story narrative of my life, like it's going to be a skill that's going to be useful and helpful and will probably save me from many a negative vibe. But damn, dealing with that shit in the moment is not cute. She's not cute. And I was just telling someone really close to me recently that like I feel like I'm feeling such like strong and intense feelings that I can't name about other strong, intense feelings that I can't name. And that like cycle, oh, brutal bitch. She's brutal. But one of the things that I can name is love. And I have never really experienced love in a conventional way. Or at least the love that has like stuck out to me to remember has never felt conventional or stereotypical, and definitely not heteronormative. Long story short, there is a beautiful woman in my life at the moment, and she never felt this way about anybody. And I even hesitate like talking about it on here because the last thing that I want to do is to jeopardize or sacrifice the sacredness of our intimacy and privacy. So I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to like get into nitty-gritty details. However, I want to talk about Call Me By Your Name for a second. Just a minute. For starters, if you haven't seen the movie Call Me By Your Name by Luca, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's something Italian, something not that I can pronounce. If you haven't seen that movie, Call Me By Your Name, you fucking should. Especially if you're queer. I could do a whole video on this movie alone. And I want to like preface this conversation, this dialogue by saying, are there elements of Call Me By Your Name that are wildly problematic? Yes. Let's not forget to factor that into this contextualness of this conversation. However, the parts that are in their essence illustrative of the human condition and human emotions, those are the parts that are just breathtakingly, inescapably beautiful and profound to me. And I just If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I feel like I'm living a Call Me by Your Name summer at the moment. Now, girl, it's only like June 27th, I think. But damn, girl, this woman has got me wrapped around her finger. And I hesitate to go emotionally deep with her sometimes, just because I've had bad experiences in the past with honesty and muchness, and I don't want to feel like that again, and I don't want to make other people feel that way, because I've been the receiver and the giver of those kinds of feelings and emotions. So I've seen it all, girl. Seen it all, felt it all. Been there, done that. But yeah, like there are so many similarities and nuanced details about the dynamic that her and I have that are just so Call Me by Your Name coded. And it's so beautiful and so wonderful and so magical, but also so terrifying and so anxiety ridden, because as much as I hate to admit it, it's like this thing that we've got going on has an expiration date. It has an expiration date. And girl, this shit is bittersweet. It's bittersweet. But like, we have, again, I could do an essay on this shit, but like, you know, Elio and Oliver have the later. Me and this girl have ciao for now. Just me foaming at the mouth, shaking the bars of my enclosure. It is just the most wildly intimate dynamic I've ever had with a person. And I just want to be under her skin. I want to be in her skin. I want to be in her brain. I want to breathe I want to breathe every molecule of oxygen out of her body and into mine. I've never felt this way about someone, girl. And like, I don't really have someone to tell either. Because like, my friends are either like gay men, which my best friend, like, he gets it to a certain extent. And then my other best friend is just like, I can't really get a gauge on her queerness. Because for me, my queerness is very sacred. It's like a out of body spiritual experience. It's a very divine thing, but I don't think, or at the very least, I can't tell if that's the same experience that she has. And so I just feel like really like stuck in this like little bottle. I feel like a little glowing orb in a heart-shaped bottle that is just ping, 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 ping. about to explode inside the bottle. And I want to give, I'm already like, yeah, I would sacrifice my life for you. And it's, it started so beautifully too. It was like, hi, I'm Rachel. Hi, I'm, so-and-so. Okay, we're holding hands and skipping down the street now. Quite literally, bitch. Quite literally. She makes me crazy. It's like a drug. And I was telling her on the phone this morning, I'm like, I am so sorry if this is so cringe, but I am such a dramatic person because I am like just a very poetic, creative, spiritual person. But like being with you is like pure ecstasy, girl. Like, damn. And it's pure ecstasy. Girl, I'm sorry. This is not how I wanted this video to go. I wanted to like compose myself a little more and have like talking points. But I just the weight I'm gonna cry real quick. Hold on. Okay. Like the last relationship I had was very short-lived. It was very I like can't even find a good word for it. It was not what I wanted at all. And I was so caught up in the divinity of the details that the bigger picture was I was so caught up in the divinity of the details that the bigger picture just seemed like, yeah, this is great. When in reality, there was a lot more cracks and smudges and burn marks and holes and rips than I had initially anticipated. And this new person it's just the opposite. Like, we have yet to find the more important cracks and holes and burns and tears. But whereas in my last relationship, the smaller details outweighed the greater picture, this new person, the greater picture is much more meaningful than the dirty details. Like, I feel more of I'm not wording this the right way. I guess what I'm trying to say is my past experience has been filled with a lot of delusion, a lot of rose-tinted glasses, whereas now I just feel so clear. Like, I've never felt this much clarity for a person, ever. in like a familial sense, in a platonic sense, in a romantic sense, in a sexual sense, whatever it may be. I've never seen so much clarity. And I think that's really profound to experience true love and empathy and respect for a person is to see them with the utmost clarity, in the fullest picture, and in the brightest light. And I think the world needs a lot more of that. The world needs a lot more patience to get to that point. But we just rush through things and we do things so mindlessly that we never stop to pause and fully experience another person for their good, their bad, their ugly. And is that cliche to say? I don't know. Has it been said before? Probably. But as individuals, our experiences are always going to be interpreted differently, even if it's the same physical sensation or experience. And I think that's fucking cool. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool and really interesting and really magical that we're all experiencing reality on the same plane. But there's just so many different wavelengths, babe. There's so many different wavelengths. And I love love. I love love. I love love. I love love. And you should love too. You should love love too. Because the world needs more of it. And you and your existence right here, right now, baby girl, or baby boy, or baby them, or baby it, your existence is love. And I love that you embody love. XOXO, Rachel Catherine.